After the virtual setup step, we will do now the models builder step. During the models builder step, we can choose how many models we want to have in order to perform our treatment. The software automatically calculates the number of models for our treatment based on some parameters. We have a default configuration. So a configuration is just a sequence of constraints that we will specify. In particular, you see we have added here 1 degree of maximum expected tip, 1 degree of rotation, the same for the torque, and 0.30 millimeters for example, for extrusion, intrusion, buccal lingual movement, and so on. We can also define our own configuration. You see here it's possible to create a new configuration and changing the parameters. So doing that, for example, I have created another configuration that has slightly different values, and we have less aligners. You can see 7 for the first layer for the distalization. If I move here, I can select the second layer. You see, for the second layer, the software will give me a number of 10 aligners based on the parameters that I have currently selected. I have in this second layer also the attachments. You can see here basically that on the final model I have also the attachments. When having the attachments on the teeth, the software also will create an extra model, the so-called template, in order to position the attachment in the mouth of the patient. About the template and the attachment in general, the software also allows to perform some delays in the positioning of the attachment. So if we want, for example, we can select a delay of 4. So that means that we will position the attachment not right starting from the first aligner of this second layer, but from the model from the fourth model. After, in any moment, you see, I can change some parameters if I want. If I change this parameter, you see, I will relax the constraint on the rotation, and the software will give me less aligner. The software also show me some warnings, because I could also change the number of aligners directly, but you see, putting less aligners, some of the movements will exceed the expected maximum rotation. Consider that the expected maximum rotation that you see here must be considered that as maximum movements that you can perform with the single aligners. After selecting my parameters and pressing next, okay, the software show me that there is a problem. Particular, let me show you again. There are 2 movements that exceed, 2 values that exceed the maximum allowed. So the software also give me some warnings when I do the movements. So pressing next, at this point, I have finished my preparation of the models, and right now I have, you see, the sequence of model obtained for this particular case. And now the last step will be to prepare the models for the exporting, and we will finish our presentation.